Hey!
Welcome to my tour, but instead of taking a tour through my home, or through somebody else's home, I want to take you through video game levels that I grew up with. To kick things off, I wanted to talk to you about a level that is not only a nostalgic place for me to revisit, but it holds a special place in my childhood. On a side note, stick around, I have a surprise later on in this video. The game we're talking about today is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. One of the first games I was introduced to as a kid, and I'm pretty sure my first game on the PlayStation 2. On top of an array of great levels, we also have an interesting selection of characters. Besides the obvious choice of Anthony Bird or Blam Margarine, we have Officer Dick, Ollie the Magic Bum, Satan, some asshole in a unitard, and a nerd in cosplay. But we're not here to talk about these, we're here for the levels. Now, to further distract from the point, I want to point out some runner-ups for the subject of this video. We have the cruise ship with the women in Neversoft shirts that beat the shit out of you, to the eternal snowball fight in the Canadian wilderness. We even have the Foundry, where they appear to be making copies of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. You can also manage to take a magma bath and get in fights with the Ironworkers. But again, I'm getting off track. Although Tokyo is a really good level and it's great. It's just great. Alright, I'll quit derailing this tour. Now, the level I'm most nostalgic for, the place where I would load up time and time again, is an area that arguably has the least amount of stuff to do. Don't worry, I'll explain if you just give me a minute. The level I hold nearest and dearest to my heart is the level Burnside, a faithful recreation of the Burnside Skate Park located in Portland, Oregon. Now, at the surface, you may be saying, so what? What's so special about this pretty small level with no special events in it? Well, here's where the surprise kicks in, because I actually live here. Well, not in the skate park, but a little ways from it. When I was introduced to this game by my dad when I was a kid, right when the PS2 started kicking up in popularity, my dad sat me down and had me try this game. He made sure to show me this level. He told me about how it actually existed and that someday we would actually go there. And about a year after that, we did take a trip down there. We made a day of it. We went and saw the skateboarders flying around the small fenced-in park. And I should also add that I can't skateboard, and neither can my dad, to my knowledge. So when I was growing up, I would revisit that level and think about how cool it was a place that I've been has actually been in a video game. On a sort of cheesy side note, in that level on the side of the park, there's a parking lot. And in that parking lot, there's a model of a white truck. Now, this information is useless unless you knew that my dad drove a white truck when I was a kid. So whenever I played the game, I would imagine that my dad was parked just outside the park, just hanging out. Just something I think about once in a while. Now, I know I said that the earlier thing was the surprise, but I actually have an even bigger one in store. On top of all the information that I've told you, my history with this place, the way it's built, I want you to know something special. Today is my birthday, and to celebrate that, in the making of this video, I have ventured to the skate park and I'm actually here. I will remind you that I do not know how to skate and I'm scared to try. But I will point out some things about the differences between the game level and its real-life counterpart. Hey, so, about that segment where I was going to the Burnside Skate Park, I did venture down to the Burnside Skate Park with a buddy of mine, and it was kind of surrounded by less than reputable figures, and so we then, turned tail and ran. And we kind of got lost in Portland, and I decided to record some of it, and here's the recording. Other than the aforementioned differences between the in-game and real-life counterpart.
Like radioactive, no lady find you attractive. The folk got you captive, you don't need a map, bitch. You gotta wash your ass if you must. You gotta wash your hair if you must. You gotta wash your teeth if you must, or else you'll be funky. You gotta wash your eyes if you must. You gotta wash your hair if you must. You gotta wash your teeth if you must. must, or else you'll be funky.
Ground on my feet.